We just studied the Vartikam Lagvaksharam Purvam, which appears under the Sutram 2-34 Alpach Taram. Let us now take another Vartikam, which is under that same Sutram Alpach Taram. This Vartikam reads Abhyarhitancha. This is kind of a notorious Vartikam. Well, notorious in the sense that it is really beyond the scope of grammar. This is not really Vyakaranam. To understand why this is so, let us look at the meaning of the Vartikam. It says that in a Dvandvaha compound, the term which denotes that which commands greater respect is placed in the prior position. The word Abhyarhitam is derived from the verbal root arha, which means to be deserving or to be worthy. And with the upasarga abhi, we get the meaning of Abhyarhitam as greatly respectable, commanding high respect. And since we are talking about terms in a compound, it means a term which denotes that which has greater respect compared to that which is denoted by the other term. The note here says that this Vartikam overrides all the other rules which prescribe placement in a prior position in a Dvandvaha compound. That is why this Vartikam is so very important. When we see a usage, a Shishta Prayogaha, in which a term which should be placed in the latter position in a Dvandvaha compound is actually being placed in the prior position, then we have to come to this Vartikam and see if we can justify that usage. The usual warning is that a Vartikam like this should not be abused, meaning that we should not just arbitrarily start forming Dvandvaha compounds and placing terms in the prior position and saying, well, Abhyarhitancha. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to justify usage of the scholars where the rules that we know for Purvanipataha do not work, and we have to look for something else beyond Vyakaranam. Okay, let's take an example here. Vasudevascha Arjunascha. Vasudevaha cha Arjunaha cha equals Vasudevarjuna. Lord Kriṣṇa, son of Vasudeva and Arjuna. Now, as per the Sutram 2-34 Alpachtaram as well as 2-33 Ajadyadantam, Arjuna should have been placed in the prior position in this compound because Arjuna has 3 vowels while Vasudeva has 4 vowels. Not only that, but Arjuna begins with a vowel and ends in the letter A, while Vasudeva does not begin with a vowel. So by 2-34 Alpachtaram as well as 2-33 Ajadyadantam, Arjuna should have been placed in the prior position in the compound. But we see that that is not the case. The final form of the compound is Vasudevarjuna. So we invoke this Vartikam Abhyarhitancha and say that since Lord Kriṣṇa, the teacher, commands greater respect than Arjuna, the student, Vasudeva is placed in the prior position of the compound. This is how this Vartikam comes to the rescue, so to speak, when all other rules cannot help in justifying the placement in the prior position in a Dvandvaha compound.